to explain why there are roots like this in the jungle.
Okay. Hello ACS and welcome to our classroom here in the Malaysian rainforest. We're looking right here at a special type of tree. This type of root here, it's broad like this. And can anyone tell me why we have this type of root?
Stability?
For stability, to support. A word for supporting root is a buttress root. Why with such rich diversity do you think trees have to support themselves? Can't they like grow deep down into the ground?
So they can go wider, so they can get more surface.
So they don't go deep down into the ground because this soil, is it rich or is it poor? Let's hear.
It's poor.
It's poor. Why would it be poor with all this?
Everyone's walking on it. And there's mud.
And there's mud. But what about all the leaves and all the biological material around to get decomposed? Wouldn't that make like rich organic soil?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why not? Why isn't it nice and deep? Like some other places in the world, actually this soil is very shallow. It's not very deep, so trees have to evolve to have
Water
this.
keeps washing it away.
Water could keep washing it away, but it has to do with the rate of recycling. Can anyone take that for me? Yes, Ananya?
I was going to go in another direction, but I wonder if it has to do with the fact that there's such high density here that then being able to recycle nutrients is slower because there's so much going on.
Well, recycling nutrients, actually, if you lift up one of these logs, you'll see termites, ants, earthworms, all kinds of fungi, everything decomposing. And the rate at which things break down here is so much faster. The soil doesn't even have any time to develop any kind of fertilizer in it for the plants. So therefore, the soil, if you look at it, doesn't look like that rich, dark soil that you know, that you might associate with being like very rich soil. Because this material decomposes very quickly. But there's a lot of recycling of nutrients going on in here all the time. So it's that nothing sits on the floor. If you go to temperate forest, next time you go there, look on the floor and you'll see how much pine needles you see and all kinds of leaf litter that pile up so high. When I lived in South Carolina, there was like a mountain of leaf needles in my backyard, like this big. Because a lot of leaves fall and the rate at which they break down, it just collects year after year. This stuff is breaking down all the time because you lift up a log, you'll see termites, you'll see worms, you'll see lots of other things. And those little things that you see on the floor matter just as much or maybe even more than the big things. They are the decomposers, the tritivores, the things that give the nutrients from the ground for these to grow. And when these grow, of course, everything else would thrive in the rainforest. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo!